Hi y'all, I just want to stop back in and show you my cleaned and organized pantry. I'm going to go over everything individually and also tell you what I need to stock up more on and why I get some of the things that I do. First off, you'll have to excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. My deep freeze, it's a small one. I eventually would like to have a upright freezer, but right now this is what I have. As you can see, it is packed full. The freezer over my refrigerator is full, so I'm going to be actually going through quite a bit of this stuff over the next few weeks, just to try to rotate a few things out. It's like these mixed vegetables. I got those on sale, a good sale. Here's some corn from our garden. Bacon. I'm not going to dig on down through there, but there's a lot of meat. Venison. I have 3 racks of ribs right here. These actually, my sister-in-law brought those in. She works for a grocery store chain in a different state. If they have things on markdown or discontinuing something, changing the labels, whatever, they do a deep discount. But I got these racks of ribs for like, I believe it was $5 a rack, so I think I have 3 of those. But anyway, this is full, and I may actually take some pictures or videos of some of the meals that I fix over the next few weeks as I use some of this stuff up. Moving on, here we have, I know that light is terrible, but this big stack, and there's not a whole lot I can do with this part right now, but in this I have up here at the top I have some styrofoam plates. I think there's 4 packs. Those came from my sister-in-law as well. She usually calls and asks me if I want this stuff and gives me a price, and we keep a running list until she comes in, and it's usually every month or month and a half or so. And of course a plastic bag of plastic bags. I'm sure most everyone has those. I have jars just here and there because I can't fit them all on the shelf. In these boxes, you will see there are gifts for Christmas, birthdays, whatever, if I catch them on sale or marked down. Same thing in these boxes. More lids. In that plastic container is actually rings. Jars. Here's a few. Wow, really dark right there. But there's dehydrated corn, dehydrated peas. The pints in front are green beans and mushrooms. That's the last 2 jars. I want to use those up. We don't really care for those, but you know, I want to use those up anyway. I have a few jugs of water. That's something that I really need to work on. Is I usually buy jugs and bottled water, which we just go through so much of it. We do have a well here on the farm, and also we have another setup for water, which is we catch water from our gutters. It goes into a big water tank. It is treated and goes through 2 filters, and I can switch off either way to use the well or the tank water, but I still keep all this on hand. Also here on the floor you will see I have 3 of the Lysol sprays, I believe, the cleaner, a couple bags of the Tide Pods, big jugs of the Clorox cleanup, and so on. This stuff came from my sister-in-law again, so I keep that on hand. Now I have this big shelf. Let me stand back and see if you can see more of it. Big shelf here in the corner, and it has a little bit of everything on it. I have some feminine products, an ice cream maker. And this bag here is my meat slicer. I have some Kohler products that will be going into a bathroom that we are remodeling. Just odds and things like that. On the next shelf down, I have, let's see if you can see back there in that bag, is a couple of insulated casserole carriers. Those also I bought from my sister-in-law. A few rolls of paper towels. That is something else that I need to stock up on. Actually, my sister-in-law said that probably next time that they will have several paper towels and toilet paper. So last time they did that, I really stocked up on that from her. But this is just stuff that I picked up from Walmart. Another thing for the bathroom that we will be using. Here, you can see the lighting in here is not really good, but it's the best I can do right now. I have these styrofoam plates, you know, that have the top that fold over. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but my mom and I got a box of these. I think there were like 75 or so in a box, and we split them. We bought them from a food supply store in our town that supplies like the restaurants and this, that, and the other, you know. So you can, you know, go in and buy things there too. So we got that box, and I have these for like holidays. You know, if I'm having a big holiday dinner and everybody comes and people want to take stuff home, I get these out. Empty box for some jars, a few napkins, some plastic cups. Now on this one, I have, if you look back there, I'm sorry this lighting is so bad. I have a lot of empty jars back in there. This box here is full of rings. More styrofoam plates, more jars. Actually, when I turn around and do some more of the room, the lighting will be better. And don't ask me why my son's geometry book is in here. I have no idea. You know, they do most everything on the computer now, and I have no clue why that's there. I'll have to ask about that. The next shelf down. See if I can turn this way. Maybe the lighting's better. More jars. This basket here is my canning basket. It has my, you know, everything I need when I can. And more jars. The bottom shelf, you absolutely cannot see back in there, but that's like paint and stuff like that. No, the lighting should be better when I start over here. Yes, it is. I just have one little light. Let me pan around and show you. One little light. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, right there on the wall. So the lighting's not real well. Now I do coupon and I do watch good sales. Stock up on things, and also, like I said, I buy things for my sister-in-law as well. Up here at the top, you will see a whole bunch of feminine products. You come down, and I have the aluminum foil wrappers, a whole bunch of Lysol wipes. I had a few of these, and then I bought more from my sister-in-law. One thing of dish liquid, that is something that I definitely need to put on my list to start stocking up on. I did have a good stock of it, but of course I used it. Some coffee, 2 things of these, and some filters, because I do still occasionally use the filters. You come down to the next shelf, more feminine products. No shortage of those. Sponges, package of straws, more feminine products, and a bunch of K-cups. And I should probably try to organize this a little better, but it's to the point that I just kind of stick it where I can fit it. Okay, the next shelf down. I have one thing of trash bags. That's something else that I need to stock up on that I have on my list to watch for sales. A couple candles. Now I have more candles in my kitchen. 2 of these are new, and of course one is used. And then a little wax melt. I have light bulbs, some glass cleaner, some Comet SOS pads, and then right here is a bunch of canning stuff, Sure Gel, some lids, a few things like that. The next shelf down, I have Playtex Gloves. The little thing right there in the blue is a thermometer. It needs to be on down on a lower shelf, I know. More canning stuff. This is Fruit Fresh. Actually, a friend of mine gave me all that. Cupcake liners, bathroom cups, Here's those little fans that spritz. My mom's work was giving those out a while back. Plastic wrap. And then this is like a medication type stuff, you know, over in this section. Most of that was bought on clearance. This section is soap, bar soap. I had several of these, and then I think I bought the packs right here of Irish Spring for my sister-in-law. Let me see if I can turn this way and get it better. Yeah, I need to do something about the lighting definitely in here. Cotton balls. In this top container, this is kind of like a first aid kit type thing. This one has some Live soap. I don't know, just a few little things like that. Dental floss and stuff. These two containers have razors. Now, I had coupons for these. I think those were like, there's 10 in a pack, and I think I paid like 6 cents for those. It was like tax only. And at the time I had like almost 300 razors, which we've used a lot of them. Appetite control. I've not used that. Someone gave that to me. A box of hair dye that I need to use. Okay, the next shelf. Lots of shampoo. Actually, I think this whole shelf is shampoo, except over here in the corner, I think there's a couple bottles of conditioner, a hairspray, and a few things of toothpaste. Toothpaste is something else I need to stock up on. We use 2 different kinds of toothpaste here. My son, he has braces. He can't use anything with whitening in it, so I had to buy some other kind for him. The next shelf down, I have lots of lotion and different sprays. I have some sunscreen, some off bug spray. Over here is body wash. And down here, 3 jars Pinto beans, which I didn't have a place on the other shelf to put those. Kleenex, alcohol, body wash, Mr. Clean, fabric softeners. So, let me step back. You can kind of get an idea of that shelf. Okay. Now over here on this is mostly my food. In the corner actually I have more feminine products, a box of razors, some visor clips, inserts, and so on. Up here on the top shelf I have canned green beans. I think I have 50 some quarts up there. Most of it is 3 jars deep. That is from our own garden, and yeah, we love those. Over here is some canned potatoes. Love using those. Yeah, and I need to can some more of them actually, because we go through quite a few. The next shelf right here, I have a few tomato products left. Not many, but a few. Some cereals that we really don't eat a lot of, but they're there. Pork rinds, my son loves those. Some oatmeal. Right here is some flour, self-rising and plain. There was a good sale on that. I think it was like $1.49 a bag. Bought it. I did go ahead and fill my canisters of the cornmeal and flour that I keep in the kitchen. This is peach pie filling that we did. All of this is apple pie filling that we made from our apple trees. And oh my gosh, we canned well over 100 quarts of that, plus all kinds of other apple stuff, and kind of split it with the family. My brother, my sister, my mom, and I. Graham crackers. Right here, if you look back in here, is a bunch of stuffing, some scalloped potatoes, 1 pack of crackers. Need to get some of those. It's on my list for tomorrow. Some soups that my oldest son occasionally takes to work. Kidney beans, I think there's about a case of those there. Odd can of chili. Here is brown sugar. I bought that from my sister-in-law. I have about 30 pounds of pinto beans, which I desperately need to can those because we like them canned. I have, what is this? Oh, crushed peppermint for candies, cookies, whatever. Some candy morsels, powdered sugar, all that in there. Just miscellaneous. That part's kind of a mess still, but over here we have, let's see, that's some honey, stuff for popcorn. On back here is vegetable broth and some chicken broth, some rice. I think there's some powdered sugar and some, oh God, I can't think what it's called. Yeah, you can with the thinking. I can't even think. I'll have to think of it in a few minutes. Yeast, some more pinto beans, coconut. This right here is acorn powder that we gathered acorns and went through the whole process of that. Actually, the next time I do that, I may video it. I use it in waffles and muffins and stuff, and it's real good. It has a, of course, you know, a little bit of a nutty taste, but kind of like a weedy taste, though, I think. Oh, and of course, this is, everybody calls this Uncle George. This is a mask that I canned several years ago. I didn't can it. I just put it in water and put a lid on it just to mess with my son, freak him out. And we've just kind of kept it, and it's, you know, just something cute. It's coconut. I have dehydrated apples. We have oatmeal, canning salt, brown sugar. On back there, mashed potato flakes, dehydrated potatoes, and then of course, you know, some chips and stuff for snack. On this shelf, this video is going to be kind of long. On this shelf back in there, I have shortenings and cooking oils, hot chocolate mix, sausage mix when we do our own sausage, cake mixes. This is just odds and ends stuff here. There's marshmallow, frostings, noodles, jerky mix, peanut butter, candy canes, lots of pasta back in there, and noodles, a few granola bars, some crackers, snack crackers, spaghetti. There's the Reese spread. My son loves that. Gravy. This is all condiments, ketchups, tartar sauce, dressings, steak sauce, you know, whatever. Cocoa, breadcrumbs, baking powders, all kinds of stuff. There's some syrup, ice cream, salt, sugar cookie mixes back there in the skin. Sorry guys, my battery went dead. Anyway, starting back off, I have these canned corn and peas. I have the home canned green beans, so don't tend to keep those. I do have actually one can back there if you see it. Spaghetti sauce. Lots of times I'll make homemade, but I got this on a really good sale, so I think I have about 12 cans of that. Diced tomatoes, some store-bought hot dog sauce for emergency. Beanie weenies. This is some soups, some cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, stuff like that I usually bake with. I have some canned pinto beans, store-bought. I usually home can those. Like I said before, I have about 30 pounds up here that I need to can. But I got a really good sale on these, so I got a few cans. Back in there, you'll see some canned fruit. A couple boxes of mac and cheese. More canned fruit on back there. Some beets from our garden. I love pickled beets. This is spicy chicken vegetable soup that I made. My son loves it. He takes it to work. for his lunch occasionally. This is sweet onion jam, candied applesauce, my jellies and jams, and apple butters, pear butters, peach butter, all that back in there. Now, on this shelf, back in there, I have, you can't even see them, this lighting. That's something I definitely need to work on if I'm going to video in here. Canned pickles, there's quarts back there. Here's some more pickles, canned green tomatoes. These are pears, carrots. And I know you're not supposed to stack these. Right now I don't have a choice in the matter, so, but yeah, it is what it is. Canned sweet potatoes. This is carrots, potatoes, and oh gosh, onion soup mix. Yeah, I can't even think. Sauces, banana peppers. This right here is some of the filling that was left over from our apple pie filling. It doesn't have the fruits in it. It's just the, you know, flavored gel stuff. This is apples. It's like fried apples. It's, you know, cinnamon, sugar, all that stuff. Down here under the towel is my kraut, sauerkraut. I think I have 50 some quarts of that, of course. Some potatoes, a box of, I'm stepping on everything back here, medications, onions, a few sweet potatoes left over. This is a box of candies that I bought from my sister-in-law. There was like 20 bags. It was like maybe, I don't know, $1 or something like that, a bag. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow, pick up a few odds and ends things, and a few things that are on sale. I'll do a haul, show you all that, and kind of how I add to my pantry, and how I cook from it, how I make my grocery list from it. Yeah, it didn't always used to be like this. You know, years back I had one little cabinet in the kitchen that had my groceries in it, and that was it. And you know, I just grew from there. I come from a canning family. You know, my grandparents and great-grandparents are all farmers and grew their own gardens and canned, and so yeah, we do that. So anyway, that's all, and I'll get this video uploaded. Please share, subscribe, and like. And yeah, we'll have lots more videos to come. Thank you all.